I'm Donut Salinas. I got Ida Salinas to my side doing the camera work. And tonight it's going to be Jaguar football, where tonight we're getting the flip right in midfield. Miss Salinas will get us there quickly with the camera work. Once again, we're going to be live at Richard Flores Stadium, where it's going to be EconomedesFootball going against Miss Salinas alumni, the Roma Gladiators, coming in with a record of 1-2. They won a big game to start the season, ladies and gentlemen, by taking on they call it the Star County Bowl, and that's Rio Grande and Roma. Roma came up big and won the big game of the season. They tried to carry that on for the next 2 weeks and came short. They're trying to get back into the winning category, and they'll see what happens tonight. On the other hand, it's Canamedes came up short in their first week, but they came out with 2 huge victories. And I was talking to Albert Ibarra today, and Mr. Ibarra, we're going to go to the flip real quick, where Canamedes has won the flip, but they deferred. So they're going to let Roma get the ball first. That's not a big surprise to me, because I was about to get to that point, and I will in a minute. And let's see which goals they're going to be defending and so on by the refs. Here we go. The Canamedes has won the toss. They have deferred. So it's going to be Roma receiving the kickoff from the south. Canamedes will be kicking, and Roma will be on the north side. So it'll be north to south for Roma and south to north to start the first quarter for Canamedes. As I was about to get to the point, ladies and gentlemen, was about the defense. And they like to call it the east side, the strong side. As far as on the football field, they're going to say the defense is the strong side. They've only given up 7 points in 3 games. Running backs are feeling the linebackers of Economides, and we're going to see how their defense does tonight. So once again, I'm Donut Salinas. I got Edith with me. We got maybe Mr. Barbosa joining us in the camera soon. For right now, we're going to let you enjoy some of our commercials. And let's thank verbally when I go to commercials, some of the people that have made this possible for us. I'm going to start with from Children's Depot to Trevino's Restaurant to Monster Car Wash, Javier Salinas, Oscar Salinas, Terry Palacios, and Memorial Funeral Home, plenty of other sponsors, Esparza's Pest Control, and more to come, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be something big, and a little shout-out going out to Joe Bowling, and hope you all enjoy the game tonight. So once again, we'll be right back. It's going to be Jaguar football from Richard Flores Stadium here in Edinburgh. We'll be right back.
Today.
Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call today for pre-K 3 and pre-K 4 enrollment. Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. A Texas school-ready facility with certified teachers and a pre-K partnership with Westaco ISD. Children's Depot, the education station. The new location for Children's Depot in Westaco is a 3rd facility within our family, offering high-quality education and infant care. Classrooms are filling fast, so take advantage of open enrollment today. Science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Children's Depot, the education station.
I opened Alex Oral with the intention to give people in Broadville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alex and Raw, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
The Edinburg Economic Development Corporation supports our local economy. When you shop local, your money stays right here in the city of Edinburg, creating jobs, paving streets, and keeping you safe. The Edinburg EDC, reminding you to love the locals.
Hino Gas is a proud supporter of Valley High School sports and academics. We encourage you to be prepared for the fall and winter season. Visit hinogas.com to get your propane discount. At Hino Gas, we're here to help. Call us today.
We're this close.
We are this close
Of wanting
to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We are this close.
This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with a taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today.
For over 65 years, VTX1 Companies has called South Texas home. And that means more to us than just being in a community. It means being part of the community. Through the good times and the hard times, celebrating every triumph and lending a helping hand whenever we can. From farm to city and neighbor to neighbor, VTX1 Companies is there, bringing friends, families, businesses, and communities closer together. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Stop today at 523 Printing, 1 block from UTRGV in Edinburgh. For copies, school marketing, or fundraising materials, it's the place for printing needs. Business cards, labels, invitations, letterheads, signs, banners, and more. Call 523 Printing today.
Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call today for pre-K 3 and pre-K 4 enrollment.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, it's going to be Jaguar football on a Thursday night here at Richard Florida Stadium. I'm Donald Salinas. I'll be bringing you the action tonight for Jaguar football. Jaguars are 2-1. On the other hand, after Roma came up with a big win on week 1 by winning the Star Bowl, and that was beating Rio Grande, they've come short on their next 2 games by falling to 1-2. So tonight it's going to be the flip was won by the Jaguars, and they deferred. So it's going to be the Gladiators receiving on the north side of the field. They'll be going from the north to the south, and of course the Jags kicking from the south to the north. When we come back, we're going to be bringing you the kickoff. Right now we got about 4.5 minutes before kickoff. I hope you enjoy the game tonight. Once again, a little shout out going out to Joe Bowling and Anthony out on Valley TV. Shout out going out to everybody, and hope you all enjoy the game. We'll be right back.
Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. A Texas school-ready facility with certified teachers and a pre-K partnership with Wesco ISD. Children's Depot, the education station. The new location for Children's Depot in Wesco is a third facility within our family offering high-quality education and infant care. Classrooms are filling fast, so take advantage of open enrollment today. Science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Children's Depot, the education station.
I opened Alex Restaurant with the intention to give people in Broadville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alexandria, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
Economic Development Corporation supports our local economy. When you shop local, your money stays right here in the city of Edinburg, creating jobs, paving streets, and keeping you safe. The Edinburg EDC, reminding you to love the locals.
Hino Gas is a proud supporter of Valley High School sports and academics. We encourage you to be prepared for the fall and winter season. Visit hinogas.com to get your propane discount. At Hino Gas, we're here to help. Call us today.
close.
We are this close.
From wanting
to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We are this close.
This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Let me tell you what, it should be a good one. Once again, you're watching Real Sports Live, and we're live at Richard Flores Stadium. I'm Donut Salinas. I got Ida Salinas on the camera. We hope you enjoy the game tonight. It's going to be the Jaguar football. They're going to be kicking from the south side, and they'll be going toward the north. And, of course, the Gladiator will start on the north side. They'll be going toward the south. Hope you enjoy the game. Some key players that we're going to look at on the Gladiator side is number 6, the receiver. It's been talked about quite a bit, and we'll see how he does tonight. On the other hand, last 2 games, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, Economedes's defense is as stingy as they get. They've given up 7 points. That's about it. Rigo Sanchez high on that defense. You can tell that the kids are having fun. The kids are enjoying it. You can see the defense taking pride and keeping these teams from scoring. They've given up 7 points, and that is it. And they lost 7-0. That's the game they lost to Moody, Corpus Christi Moody. So these guys, they're for real. They're for real, ladies and gentlemen. We should have a good battle in there once district starts, which is next week. We start district next week, and it should be good. I believe if it stays the same, it'll be Economedes's and Vela at the end of the year as a sellout most of the time. And be ready for the Bobcats, who are start off to a real start by starting 3-0. So Bobcats, Economedes, and the Bella Sabercats, watch out. It should be for real. It should be for real. We should have some good games here. And I'm going to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let that 0-3 Cougars fool you. Do not let that record fool you. Because I know I witnessed 2 of them, and the other one we heard of, and people were there and say they could be. If it wasn't for 4 plays last week and the last 2 flags or the last 2 scores and the last to end that other 2 games, they could be 3-0. Nevertheless, they're 0-3, and they're looking for the first victory tomorrow. Want to wish them luck tomorrow at Elsa. Here's the kickoff. Kickoff will be taken by number 33 at about the 10, the 15, the 20, the 24, the 25, maybe yard line. And that was David Rios. 32, Felix Gomez, running back, returning that kick for about 13 yards, 14 yards. It'll be first and 10, ball at the 24. We'll see what Roma sets up with. Roma setting up here on the really went right man on his right hip, and then one man split out. And it's a pump and go, but it took too long to develop. And the quarterback, number 4, Esteban Barrera, is going to be sacked. There's that defense. This defense ain't going to allow you that many seconds to have a pump and go. And as you saw it there quickly, it's a sack of 10 yards. It'll be a second and 19, sack of 9 yards, excuse me. And on the first play, the quarterback seems to be asking for some assistance. And wow. A little dizzy coming up the field. So back up, get into the game, Jonathan Rios. Not good news for Roma on the first game. The quarterback is asking maybe where he's at. That is number 4. Esteban Barrera. Mr. Barrera, hope you return to the game. We'll see how that goes, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Different formation now. We go twins to the left, split right, man on his back hip. Little handoff to number 32. And he's going to lose yardage again. Lost of 2. It'll be 3rd and 21. Wow. Good defense. Once again, Albert Ibarra, I guess you were right. Let's see, Albert called it the east side. It's the strong side. Right now they're on the south side of the field. Here we go. Same formation, but they turn it around. Shotgun, a little draw. And he's going to pick up maybe good yardage, pick up 7, but he needed 20. So it's going to bring up a 4th down and call it 14 yards to go. 4th and 15. Corrected there by the scoreboard. Number 95, Brandon Duarte, doing the punting for the Gladiators. So shout out going out to my Gladiators out there. Jaime, Chemita, Beto, all the guys in Roma. A little fumble. Still manages to get it away, and the good punt for it being a fumble, and it goes out of bounds right at midfield. So after the snap was low, he managed to get it out and got it to the. So it's going to be 1st and 10, midfield for Economedes. We'll be right back.
The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with a taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We missed one carry. We apologize for that. Don't get used to these commercials. Give me some time, ladies and gentlemen. Pick up 7 yards, bring up a 2nd and 3 coming up. A little handoff to the far side, to the near side of the field, and he needed 4, and he picked up about 9. So for the first time tonight on the Economedes's side, move those chains. Mr. Guerra doing the quarterbacking. He's under the center right now. That's number 18. He's got 29. P.J. Soto, who gets the handoff, goes to the outside, cuts it back to the inside, to the 25, to the 20, down to the 16, 17-yard line. For one more time, move those chains, and a big flag. Now, let's hope that doesn't hurt him, and let's hope it's not against the unsportsmanlike conduct, and it is going to be. It's a dead ball foul, so they'll move the chains, I believe, and then they're going to bring him back 15 yards. From there, it'll be first down. All right, so we move the chains, but then we're going to move them back, and it'll be 1st and 10. Ball back. It brings it all the way. He had picked up 15 yards. 1st and 10. Ball at the 31. He was down to inside the 16-yard line, but came back. Here we go once again. Tight formation. Free down. It's a free down for Economedes. Roma being caught offsides. Running back there on the play. Medellin picking up 9 yards, but they're going to take the penalty, so they'll move 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 5 coming up. 8:48 left. Ladies and gentlemen, these guys will run the clock because they run the ball a lot, and believe it or not, this game will go by quick. Number 29 on the backfield, P.J. Soto. Back to passes Guerra, and he's going to go nowhere. As a matter of fact, he's going to go backwards for 9 yards. He lost his helmet. Now, I don't know if he's going to have to step out for a play. Number 27 and 29 in the backfield, that's Moreno and Soto. I believe they're going to need a new quarterback. We'll wait and see. 18 lost his helmet. And yes, it's number 16. The 10th grader, Nathan Garcia, hands off to number 25, Moreno. Medellin on the play and picks up maybe, we'll give him 2 yards on the play. Big 3rd and 13 coming up. Might be 2 down territory for Coach Peña. Believe me, he likes going for it. We're in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. We're still locked up at 0. 7:40 left. We're at Richard Flores Stadium. I'm Donald Salinas, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Back to passes. Guerra gets a man, and he's going to be short of the first down. Good catch, and make it a Kevin Otto, a manageable 4th down. It'll be 4th and 5 coming up. Ball is at the 26-yard line, and it seems to me like if Coach Peña is going to go for it. He spreads it out a little. He's got a twins far left, twins right, twins left. 27, Moreno in the backfield. Guerra in the shotgun. He's back to pass. A little screen and read perfectly. And I think the ball was incomplete. So that pass was attempted. A little screen to Castillo and went nowhere. But incomplete. So it'll be a turnover on downs once again. 7:19 left in the first quarter. We're scoreless. We'll be right back.
For over 65 years, VTX1 Companies has called South Texas home. And that means more to us than just being in a community. It means being part of the community. Through the good times and the hard times. Celebrating every triumph. and lending a helping hand whenever we can. From farm to city and neighbor to neighbor, VTX1 Companies is there, bringing friends, families, businesses, and communities closer together. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, first play was a pickup of 1 yard, bring up a second down. And the new quarterback is the sophomore, ladies and gentlemen. Senior Barrera, still out. Hand off, good hole right up the middle, number 32. Picks up 4 yards on the play. It'll bring up a 3rd and 4. Number 32, Felix Gomez, carrying the load right now as far as we know. All right, here we go. 3rd and 6. All right, here we go. 3rd and 6. A little handoff right up the middle, and he's going to be short of the first down. Joining us in the booth, and he's going to be handling the commercials, whether he knows it or not. Mr. Barbosa, thank you very much for joining us. We had a little family illness on one of our staff, so Barbosa will be taking over. Mr. Barbosa, welcome, and thank you very much, Mr. Barbosa. We'll have a conversation later. How's that? All right. Right now, Mr. Barbosa, have a seat. Join us. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the game. And he wants the camera work, Ms. Salinas. Let him have the camera. Work with him for a little bit, then we'll do it together. Back to punt. Number 95, once again, same punter. And this time his punt is not that as well, and that was Brandon Duarte getting rid of the punt there. So it's going to be the second possession for the Economedes's Jaguars. We'll be right back. We're still locked up at 0. And ladies and gentlemen, we're down to 5 minutes in the first. We'll be right back.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Gentlemen, there's that defense once again, ladies and gentlemen. A loss of 3 yards on the play. Bring up a 2nd and 13 coming up. 29. Soto to the outside, picks up nowhere but maybe back to the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up a 3rd and 13. Wow, these guys, this defense came out ready to play on both sides. So now during the camera work, we got to give him a little thank you, a little shout out, Mr. Alonso Barbosa. Thank you very much, sir, for the short notice. We'll try and get you in a meal. Here we go. Twins left. Back to pass. Pump and go. He's got a man wide open, and he overthrew him at about the 30-yard line. Little strong wind behind him. The wind might have taken a little effect on that pass, but it was way thrown over, maybe by 2 yards. He had a man open at about the 30-yard line that could have gone for a score. So it'll bring up a 4th down. This time, it's going to be Economedes punting, and I remember that punter. That's number 1, Jeremy Fernandez, doing the punting for Economedes. These guys are quick on their exchanging and getting the next play off for our commercials, but we'll try and get them all in. And there's illegal movement by number 34. I'm sorry, I'm going to call out your name, buddy. Number Brandon Lena moved a little early, bring him back 5. Still punting, and it's going to be 4th and 18 now. Ladies and gentlemen, a little shout out going out to our superintendent, Dr. Rene Gutierrez. Thank you very much for everything you do for the school district. I'll thank the board in a minute. Here we go, back to punt. Punt from the 26, and it's going to go not very well. We'll wait, see where they're going to spot the ball. But he's lining him up at about the 30, 40, 41, 42-yard line. Wow, great field position for Roma. It'll be the 3rd possession. We'll be right back. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Stop today at 523 Printing, 1 block from UTRGV in Edinburg. For copies, school marketing, or fundraising materials, it's the place for printing needs. Business cards, labels, invitations, letterheads, signs, banners, and more. Call 523 Printing today.
Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call today for pre-K 3 and pre-K 4 enrollment.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Third possession for Roma Gladiators. I'm sorry, fourth possession. Third possession, I apologize for that. Number 32, once again, going to the far side of the field, picking up maybe 3 yards on the play, bring up a 2nd and 7. Working, carrying the load for the Gladiators is number 32, Felix Gomez so far. They bring up a 2nd and 7. I know the Economides, east side, strong side, being known for their strong defense, but you know what? Roma ain't too shabby so far. Here we go. Split right, split left. Now we got twins to the left. Man on motion. The sophomore quarterback in still after the first play. Barrera, the senior, was knocked out of the game. A run up the middle, and he's going to be a yard short. A yard short. Economides was sitting well on a first and 10 from the 16 before they had a 15-yarder hurt him. Here we go. Once again, right up the middle, and they're carrying load. Gomez carrying the load, and this time for the first time, what we're going to do for the Gladiators on this Thursday is move those chains. We move the chains, it'll set up a 1st and 10. Ball already on the Jaguar side at their own 46. First time Roma gets into the side of the Jaguars. Wow, sophomore quarterback. That is, let me get a number, make sure, number 16. Jonathan Rios, quarterback. To the outside, number 6, the dangerous man. And he picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll bring up a 2nd and 6. That's their danger guy. It's a guy they like to go to for big plays. 2nd and 6 coming up. 2:30 left quickly, guys, in this first quarter. Only 17 minutes into the game, not even 17. Here we go. Trips right, split left, man on his right hip. Right up the middle and going nowhere, but lost 2 yards on the play to bring up a 3rd and 8. Once again, Gomez on the carries. The defense is tough, ladies and gentlemen. But like I say, the defense will win you games. 3rd and 8 coming up. Under 2 minutes left. After the first play, ladies and gentlemen, it was Esteban Barrera who got a little wizzy after he got hit pretty hard on a sack. Had to come out of the game, and the new guy came in. That was Jonathan Rios. Here we go. Twins right, twins left. Sends a man on motion, number 28. That is Roel Villarreal. Fakes to him and keeps it and goes nowhere but another loss of 3 yards on the play. 4th and 11 come back. If it's going to be a battle of field possessions, I think that Roma's going to try and pin him back again. Back to punt once again is going to be Brandon Duarte. Brandon Duarte will be punting. He's at about his own 41-yard line. He'll probably get rid of it about from the 43. We'll wait and see if everything goes well. It's good. Here's the punt from about the 43-yard line and off the right of his foot, and I don't think it's going too far. He's at the 29, 30. There you go. We're good. No. We're good. At the 34-yard line. Yeah. On and off. All right, here we go. Jaguar football. There you go. Well, little handoff to the far side of the field. Pick up a 1 yard. No. It'll bring up a second down. Right up the middle. Miss Salinas. Here we go. 3rd and 5 coming up. Having a little wire difficulties here, ladies and gentlemen. Cope with us, and I'm going to bring it to you live anyway. Who needs the camera? Who needs the camera? Just change. As long as they can hear me, we're all right. Here we go. Handoff to the near side of the field. It's going to be cut back right up the middle. He's going to be short about 2 yards. Perfect. Whatever he did, good picture. Perfect. Bring up a 4th and 2, and is Mr. Pena back to his old days? Well, that's going to take us to the end of the quarter, ladies and gentlemen. For right now, enjoy a commercial. We'll be right back. You're watching Real Sports Live. I'm Donut Salinas.
Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. A Texas school-ready facility with certified teachers and a pre-K partnership with Westaco ISD. Children's Depot, the education station. The new location for Children's Depot in Westaco is the 3rd facility within our
And we're back. Good job right there, Mr. Barbosa. We're tuned in perfect. Good picture. Here we go. 4th and 2. They're going to punt. Punt from the 35, a little high. A little wobbly kick. Takes Economedes's bounce all the way down. I'm going to say about the 28-yard line, and he's going to give it to him at the 29. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Roma at the 29-yard line. We'll be right back. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Quality education and infant care. Classrooms are filling fast, so take advantage of open enrollment today. Science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Children's Depot, the education station.
Here we go. Okay, do what you have to. Do what you have to. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, ball at the 29-yard line. Hand off to number 32, Gomez, one more time, and this time he's going to pick up about 5 yards on the play. It'll bring up a 2nd and 5. It froze. All right, here we go. We got the audio. All right, 2nd down. 2nd and 5 coming up. Hand off one more time to Gomez, carrying the load. This time picking up 8 yards. Picking up 8 yards on the play. I think you wrote it down, Ms. Sonny. That's what when it was doing that. Here we go. So one more time for Roma. Move those chains. Where's my phone? Gomez one more time. How long can he go like this? This guy's a workhorse, picking up 2 yards on the play. Yes. So can you pass me my phone, Mr. Barbosa? Oh, yeah, we got it. Hold on. All right, here we go. 2nd and 8. Twins to the left. Man on motion, number 36. That is Victor Pena. Shotgun formation. Right up the middle. Picks up 4 yards on the play. Bring up a 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 coming up. 10 minutes left in the half. Still scoreless here at Richard R. Florida Stadium. I'm Donald Salinas. .947 left and counting. 9:45. Trips to the right. Man on motion. This time a little pitch to number 28 in the backfield. Looking for some room and nowhere to go. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. We're going to bring up a 4th and 5. 9:20 left. side. It's going to be a punting formation. Once again, number 95, back to punt. Branton Duarte, the kicker, punter. 9 minutes left. All right, here we go. Back to action with our video. Thank you very much, Mr. Barbosa. We are on. And a beautiful, beautiful punt that goes out at about, they're still going to spot at the 5-yard line. So it'll be first and 95, first and 10, 95 yards to go for the Gladiators. We'll be right back. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
I opened Alex Restaurant with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alexandria, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 1-yard run by the Jaguars. Here we go. Long way to go. Little pitch to number 27, I believe that's Moreno. Trying to get something, but nothing going there. Sorry, that was 22. That was Orlando Espinosa trying to get things going. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. Battle of defense. $7:45 left. Quick game, ladies and gentlemen, and we've only been out here not even half an hour. Here we go. They're all spread out. Back to Paz Guerra. He's going to try and keep it and go, and he's going to go nowhere, but maybe a pickup of a yard. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage where it's going to be 4th down, and Economedes's going to have to punt from their own end zone. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's been the Gladiators winning the battle of field position because they just turned over to their side. The first quarter was all being played in the Roma side of the field. All of a sudden, in the second half, we're in the Economedes side of the field. Here we go, back to punt, number 1. Jeremy Fernandez gets rid of it from the maybe 1, and it ain't going to go very far. Oh, it takes a little. Economedes's bounce all the way down to the 37-yard line. So it's going to be 6:50 left. We're still locked up at 0 here at Richard Flores Stadium. I'm Donna Salinas. You're watching Real Sports Live.
The Edinburg Economic Development Corporation supports our local economy. When you shop local, your money stays right here in the city of Edinburg, creating jobs, paving streets, and keeping you safe. The Edinburg EDC, reminding you to love the locals.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Barbosa picking up a flag on the far side of the field. So guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It's going to move the ball. I'm trying to see, is it going to give him a first down? Wow, here we go. No, it ain't, but it's going to be about 5 yards closer, and maybe they'll get a better punt off. Here we go, back to punt. This time he's at the 4. 1 step from the 6-yard line, a lot better punt. And this time he's going to try and catch it and run. He fumbles the ball. It's still loose, and it's going to be Jaguar football. Oh, my God, right at midfield. Was that flag ever big? Instead of it being 1st and 10 for the Roma Gladiators at their 36-yard line of Economedes, it's going to be 1st and 10 at midfield, but it's going to be Jaguar football. We'll be right back.
Hino Gas is a proud supporter of Valley High School sports and academics. We encourage you to be prepared for the fall and winter season. Visit hinogas.com to get your propane discount. At Hino Gas, we're here to help. Call us today.
And we're back. Here we go. Once again, Jaguar football on a Thursday night here at Florida Stadium. I'm Donald Salinas. Ida Salinas to my left, and on the far left, Al Barbosa handling the camera. Here we go. Handoff this time to number, I want to say 24 maybe, Zapata. Getting the carry there, trying to get in the action. 40. Number 40. Andrew Gomez on the carry, back to the line of scrimmage. Both teams having a little trouble in moving the ball. We're under 6:15 left, and we're still scoreless. Jaguar 0. Timeout being called by Economedis, so we're going to take a timeout ourselves. We'll be right back.
We're this close.
We are this close
Of wanting
to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We are this close.
This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease.
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
All right, here we go. Back to pass. And once again, overthrown. Same receiver, same play, but twice on the pump and go. We've been a little too far on the pass. The wind could have helped them there, but that ball went straight out. The wind had no effect on that. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. That's a surprise play for me from Coach Peña. Usually they just pound it to you and pound it and pound it. You don't know who's got the ball. This time, look at this. We got twins to the right, twins to the left. Shotgun formation for Guerra. Back to pass once again. Scrambling and throws it out of bounds. Receiver was hit, but it didn't matter. The ball was way out of bounds, about 5 yards. So stops the clock. Wow. Very unusual for Coach Peña to go that many passes. So it's going to bring up a 4th down. After getting a humongous break from punting from their own end zone, an offsides, we punted the ball, got them 5 yards, punted to the midfield. They fumbled and they get the ball, but 3 and out. And here we go, another punt from the 42. This time he shanks it to the far side of the field, and the ball goes out of bounds at the 23-yard line. So it'll be possession ball for the Gladiators one more time. 5:54 left. We'll be right back.
The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with a taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today.
Back on the little screen and incomplete. Kind of started running without the ball, and that usually doesn't help. That's perfect. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 10, 5:50 left, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the quickest first quarters we've had, at least this year. We're in week 3 once again next week. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. District 6A starts at Richard Florida Stadium for the 2018 season. Little run again. Gomez carrying the load. Oh, wow. This time, good run for a pickup of 8 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 3rd and very manageable. Kevin Otto, 3rd and 2 coming up. We're going to thank some important people. This time they try and go right up the middle with Gomez, and this time nowhere to go but a loss of 2 yards. And instead of going to timeout, we're going to stay on the field with Mr. Barbosa with the camera, and I'll thank some important people that have a lot to do with what goes on in the Edinburg CISD district. All right. It's going to be back to punt. This time he'll be punting he's lined up at about the 16-yard line. Once again, that same punter, Mr. Duarte, at his own 16, 17-yard line. Let's see where he gets rid of it from. From about the 20-yard line. Great punt. Oh, my God. This guy puts it all the way on the other side of the field to the 16, 17, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 35. Breaks a few tackles before he finally goes down a little. Let's give him a little credit. That's number 8, Brian Saavedra. Brian Saavedra on the run back. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to stay on the air, and we're going to thank some important people, and that's our board of trustees. And we start with our president, Mr. Javier Salinas. Thank you very much. Our vice president, Ms. Carmen Gonzalez. Our secretary, Robert Peña Jr. Let's not forget our board members, which are Miguel Mike Farias, Eli Torres, Oscar Salinas, and Sonny Palacios. Here we go, back to action. 1st and 10. That is, I believe, PJ on the run to the near side of the field. No, Zapata. No, Joe Medellin. Sorry. Finally got it right. Medellin on the run of 5. That's Jaguar football right there. 4, 5, 6, 12, 13 yards on every play. That's the way they get to you. We'll wait and see. 2nd and 5 coming up. Under 4:10 left in the half. We're still scoreless, 0-0 here at Richard Flores Stadium. A little draw right up the middle, number 40. Andrew Gomez picks up 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 3. Back to Jaguar football. Coach Peña getting fired up on the sidelines. He doesn't like the way his blocking's going so far. There's a snap. Hand off to the guy in motion coming across, and he needed 3, and I believe he got 3.5. They call a timeout. He sure did. That was number 20. No. PJ Soto on the carry, number 29. So let's move those chains. We move the chains. 1st and 10 coming up. Offsides, or did he call it legal procedure? Yeah, I thought he moved early. Good call, ref. We had Economedes's moving a little early on the play. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 15. I'm sorry, 1st and 15 coming up. We'll replay the down. Ladies and gentlemen, 3:31 left. We're still scoreless. Very surprising score to me. I knew the defense was good on the Jaguar side. Had no idea on the Roma side, but they're good as well. Back to pass. He's got time. He's got a receiver, and this time he underthrew. He's thrown 3 big passes. 2 have been thrown too far. 1 has been too short. It'll bring up a 2nd and 15. Ball still stays at the 40-yard line. At the 40.5-yard line of the Jaguars. It'll stop the clock with the incomplete pass at 3:19. They stack up in the middle. Everybody stacked up, all 11. Who's got the ball? We don't know. This time it's going to number 25 to the far side. Going nowhere by number 7, a great play. That would have been the Ian on the run. And it was Mario Barrera on the great defensive play. All right. It'll bring up a 3rd. Under 3 minutes left. Under 3 minutes left. Here we go. They spread it out this time. Twins right, twins left. Get it up. Back to pass. Shotgun formation. Back to the 32-yard line. He pumps, and then he goes, and nowhere near it. Maybe the defender, number 19. That was the closest guy to it, and that was Hiram Flores. Hiram Flores back to defend. Don't we have an Hiram in Roma? No, not playing. Nope. Not the Hiram we know. All right, to bring up a 4th and 15. Wow, we've seen a lot of punting. You wanted to see some punting, get to Florida Stadium. That's all we've seen. Here we go, back to punt. A little high snap. Gets rid of from the 32-yard line. Decent punt. Hits at the 29. Rolls to the 20. The 16, the 15, all the way down to the 14. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10. We'll stay on the air. Let's thank a few people that are making this game possible. One more time, our board president, Javier Salinas, our vice president, Carmen Gonzalez, our secretary is Mr. Robert Peña, and the members are Mike Farias, Eli Torres, Oscar Salinas, and Sonny Palacios. Let's thank our crew tonight. Joining me to my left with the commercial and computer work is Ms. Salinas, and to the far left, Al Barbosa, joining with the camera. What a guy. Let's do that for Channel 4. Donato, I'll go help you. Get that guy. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Good camera work once again. I'll be right back, and after this play, let's see what's going to happen here. Oh, upended. I'll pick up 2 yards, and it'll be a 2nd and 8. Ladies and gentlemen, before they get the next play up, it's going to be under 2 minutes left. Little shout out to Felix Salceda, who's tuning in. Just gave us a little ring. Shout out going out to all the bus drivers at the Edinburg Transportation Department. Thank you for getting our players and our kids to the game and back. Not only that, but to school and back every day safely. They'll hand off right up the middle. This time they change it around to number 28 of the Gladiators, who picks up about 5 yards. Not a bad carry, and that is Roel Villarreal. The sun has gone down. Ms. Salinas is cleaning her window, and what a beautiful picture, ladies and gentlemen. Good crowd on the far side of the field. I'll tell you what, Roma, not bad for being from Roma on a Thursday. Good crowd. Here we go. 3rd and 4, 1:24 left. Shotgun formations. Handoff right up the middle. Once again, it's going to be Gomez, who might have enough for the first down. They call a timeout, and it's only to move those chains. We move the chains, set up a first down. We start the clock at the 25-yard line. Wow. 1 minute left, and finally, Roma Gladiators call a timeout. We're going to take a timeout ourselves. We'll be right back. You're watching.
For over 65 years, VTX1 Companies has called South Texas home. And that means more to us than just being in a community. It means being part of the community. Through the good times and the hard times, celebrating every triumph, and lending a helping hand whenever we can. From farm to city and neighbor to neighbor, VTX1 Companies is there, bringing friends, families, businesses, and communities closer together. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We got 1:07 left in the half. We're still scoreless. We're locked up at 0 with the Economedes Jaguars and the visiting team, the Roma Gladiators, in the house here at Florida Stadium in Edinburg. Once again, I'm Donald Salinas, Edith Salinas, and Mr. Barbosa joining us tonight here at Florida Stadium. Hope you're enjoying the game. No scores for you so far, but we'll see what happens in the second half. Oh, we still got 1 minute left. We've seen a lot of things happen, believe me, with 6 seconds on the clock. Back to pass. He fumbles the ball, and there's the Economedes break they needed. A timeout will stop with 1:03. Took 2 seconds, and it's going to be 1st and 10 Economedes at the 21-yard line of the Gladiators. We'll be right back.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. There's a break that Economedes needed. Here's the first play, a handoff by number 29, and we do have a flag already. Ay, ay, ay. We try to get things going, ladies and gentlemen. You get a break. They've gotten 2 big breaks, and right after that, we get a holding. So they pick up 2 yards on the play, but it's going to come back. It will replay first down, and it's going to be from the line of scrimmage. So that 1st and 10 or 2nd and 8 becomes all of a sudden, not only is it 10 yards back, it just took you out of field goal range, I think, with the wind blowing. Nevertheless, it'll be 1st and 20. About 1st and las milpas for Economedes, the way the game is going. All right, there we go. Little up, right up the middle, fooling nobody. Usually, Economedes's does good in all these plays. I got to give credit to the Roma defense and their coaching because they've adjusted very well. Pick up no 1 yard on the 2 yards on the play, break up 2nd and 18. Oh, they got a free down. Oh, no. I think we're going to have a procedure against Economides. After having a 1st and 10 from the 21, they have managed to come back not only forward, but have come back. We'll wait for the call. No, it's offsides. I wonder why they stopped it because of the contact. I'm sorry. There was contact on the play. So it'll take them back to give them 5 yards. Call it 2nd and 13 coming up. 22 seconds. Pitcher number 27, who gets it down to the 21. 2 timeouts left, 15 seconds. And they call a timeout. Let's take a quick timeout ourselves. We'll be right back.
Stop today at 523 Printing, 1 block from UTRGV in Edinburgh. For copies, school marketing, or fundraising materials, it's the place for printing needs. Business cards, labels, invitations, letterheads, signs, banners, and more. Call 523 Printing today.
Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility, which is the highest rating in quality care. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call today for pre-K 3 and pre-K 4 enrollment.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We'll give you a little bit of halftime from both, at least from the Economedes's band. We'll do both bands for about, I don't know, a minute or two, and then we got to give our sponsors who pay great money to make this possible for you all a chance to get some airtime. So here we go. 1 timeout left. 15 seconds. Ball at the 20. 3rd and 9. We'll see if they're going to get closer or try to get it all. And it's going to be 27 to the far side. And he maybe gets it to the 17-yard line where they call their final timeout. He sets it up on the far hash mark. 16, 17. He's at the 18, 28. It's going to be, they call their final timeout with 10 seconds left. You're looking at a 35-yarder, somewhere around there, against the wind. We've seen some great kicks here at the Florida Stadium before. I know Hannah remembers one by Vela last year on a 54-yarder to win the game. I've seen here a 43-yarder by the Bobcats to win a game, and we've seen plenty of good field goals. We'll wait and see what happens, what they're going to try and do, if they're even going to try the field goal. And he is, right straight at the far hash mark. He's kicking from the north toward the south, a little southeast wind. The flag is almost straight out. So here we go. They're going to try the 3 points. They're trying the field goal. 10 seconds left. 35-yarder. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick, and it is. What happened? We have flag? Oh, guess what happened, ladies and gentlemen? You think you see it only in the NFL? Roma just decided to freeze the kicker. Called a timeout seconds before the snap. The play goes good. The kick would have been good from 45. I'm telling you, he put his foot into it. It went about more than 3/4 of the high of the pole of the uprights and right down the middle, but there was a timeout called. So you know what? Let's do it all over again. They're going to put 10 seconds back. He's asking, the ref is asking, the clock shouldn't have ran, so they're going to put the 10, he's trying to get him to put 10 seconds on the clock. Coach Peña arguing that maybe that timeout was called a little late, but he still hasn't gotten his 10 seconds. There you go. Here we go. We're ready once again. Will he call another timeout? Might as well. You're not going to use him at home. They're ready. Snap, hold, kick. And this time it's going to be no good. Wow, what a timeout. What a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. And it's going to leave 7 seconds. And coach, you look like $1,000,000. Timeout being called, so it held them. So it's going to be Gladiator football with 7 seconds left. So we're going to stay on the air. Let's stay on the air, Ms. Salinas, and thank some sponsors on the air. 523 Printing from West Junior. For all your printing needs, come see us, and we'll take care of you from business cards to receipts to whatever it is, letterhead, envelopes, anything you need, come and see us. Also, Express Printing down on Sugar Road, right south of Canton, for T-shirts, caps, logos, you name it, they got it there. Thank you very much to them for giving us for also our nice shirts. Our banners, which I forgot to pick up, are also there. So, ladies and gentlemen, they take a knee. That's going to take us to halftime. So, I'm Donald Salinas, Ida Salinas to my left. To my far left, Al Barbosa doing the camera work. Thank you very much, Mr. Barbosa. We'll be right back. Enjoy the halftime show. We're going to give you a little halftime, and then we're going to go also to our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. A Texas school-ready facility with certified teachers and a pre-K partnership with Wesco ISD. Children's Depot, the education station. The new location for Children's Depot in Wesco is a third facility within our family offering high-quality education and infant care. Classrooms are filling fast, so take advantage of open enrollment today. Science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Children's Depot, the education station.
I opened Alex Restaurant with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alexandria, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
The Edinburg Economic Development Corporation supports our local economy. When you shop local, your money stays right here in the city of Edinburg, creating jobs, paving streets, and keeping you safe. The Edinburg EDC, reminding you to love the locals.
Hino Gas is a proud supporter of Valley High School sports and academics. We encourage you to be prepared for the fall and winter season. Visit hinogas.com to get your propane discount. At Hino Gas, we're here to help. Call us today.
We're this close.
We are this close
Of wanting to
to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We are this close.
This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
this close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with a taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today.
For over 65 years, VTX1 Companies has called South Texas home. And that means more to us than just being in a community. It means being part of the community. Through the good times and the hard times, celebrating every triumph, and lending a helping hand whenever we can. From farm to city and neighbor to neighbor, VTX1 Companies is there, bringing friends, families, businesses, and communities closer together. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Stop today at 523 Printing, 1 block from UTRGV in Edinburgh. For copies, school marketing, or fundraising materials, it's the place for printing needs. Business cards, labels, invitations, letterheads, signs, banners, and more. Call 523 Printing today.
Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call today for Pre-K 3 and Pre-K 4 enrollment. Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. A Texas school-ready facility with certified teachers and a pre-K partnership with Wesco ISD. Children's Depot, the education station. The new location for Children's Depot in Wesco is a third facility within our family offering high-quality education and infant care. Classrooms are filling fast, so take advantage of open enrollment today. Science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Children's Depot, the education station.
I opened Alex Restaurant with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alexandria, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
The Edinburg Economic Development Corporation supports our local economy. When you shop local, your money stays right here in the city of Edinburg, creating jobs, paving streets, and keeping you safe. The Edinburg EDC, reminding you to love the locals.
Hino Gas is a proud supporter of Valley High School sports and academics. We encourage you to be prepared for the fall and winter season. Visit hinogas.com to get your propane discount. At Hino Gas, we're here to help. Call us today.
This close.
We're this close.
We are this close. Of wanting
To making history.
This close to changing the world.
We are this close.
This close.
This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease.
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with a taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to give you a little action of the Roma Gladiator band. And let me tell you what, they got some size. No wonder the defense is good. Look at the band members. Once again, we just want to congratulate the band members for putting up a good show for us here at Richard Flores Stadium. And, wish them well the trip back and their pigskins coming up. Good luck to them. They'll be competing against our schools, I'm pretty sure, for some of our schools. And I'd like to wish them a good luck. And to all the bands and all the members who participate in all our high school football times, sometimes they don't get the credit they deserve and recognition. So to the people in Roma, hey, here's a little part of what comes to the Edinburg from Roma, Texas. A little shout out going out to Miss Sainz, Miss Freda. So we'll be right back. Once again, this is the Roma band. We'll be right back.
For over 65 years, VTX1 Companies has called South Texas home. And that means more to us than just being in a community. It means being part of the community. Through the good times and the hard times, celebrating every triumph and lending a helping hand whenever we can. From farm to city and neighbor to neighbor, VTX1 Companies is there, bringing friends, families, businesses, and communities closer together. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
And here we go once again. That's a great camera work right there, Mr. Barbosa. Good shot. We're watching the Roma band. Once again, thank our sponsors, man. Everybody made this possible. Thank Joe Bowling, Real Sports. Joe, great show, man. Great show. And I can only imagine what's coming in the future for Real Sports Live. I can hardly wait. You know what I'm waiting for? Yes, baseball. I can hardly wait to start calling baseball. But you know what? Before we do the baseball, I can hardly wait for volleyball playoffs. I'm ready. We're going to have the football playoffs. Hopefully some of these teams are going to go 3 or 4 weeks deep. Maybe we're going to have football in November. We'll wait and see. But we'll see what happens. For right now, once again, this is Roma Gladiator Band. Good luck to them in their pigskin. And to the Roma people in Roma, I hope you enjoyed the few minutes we gave you of your band. And we'll be right back with a little bit of the Jaguar band. And then we'll get back to our commercials. You're watching Real Sports Live. I'm Donald Salinas. We'll be right back.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Stop today at 523 Printing, 1 block from UTRGV in Edinburg. For copies, school marketing, or fundraising materials, it's the place for printing needs. Business cards, labels, invitations, letterheads, signs, banners, and more. Call 523 Printing today.
Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call today for pre-K 3 and pre-K 4 enrollment. Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. a Texas school-ready facility with certified teachers and a pre-K partnership with Wesco ISD.
Children's Depot, the education station. The new location for Children's Depot in Wesco is a third facility within our family offering high-quality education and infant care. Classrooms are filling fast, so take advantage of open enrollment today. Science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Children's Depot, the education station.
I opened Alex Restaurant with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alexandria, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
Economic Development Corporation supports our local economy. When you shop local, your money stays right here in the city of Edinburg, creating jobs, paving streets, and keeping you safe. The Edinburg EDC, reminding you to love the locals.
Hino Gas is a proud supporter of Valley High School sports and academics. We encourage you to be prepared for the fall and winter season. Visit hinogas.com to get your propane discount. At Hino Gas, we're here to help. Call us today.
We're this close.
We are this close.
Of wanting
to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We are this close.
This close.
This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with a taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today.
For over 65 years, VTX1 Companies has called South Texas home. And that means more to us than just being in a community. It means being part of the community. Through the good times and the hard times, celebrating every triumph, and lending a helping hand whenever we can. From farm to city and neighbor to neighbor, VTX1 Companies is there, bringing friends, families, businesses, and communities closer together. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Stop today at 523 Printing, 1 block from UTRGV in Edinburg. For copies, school marketing, or fundraising materials, it's the place for printing needs. Business cards, labels, invitations, letterheads, signs, banners, and more. Call 523 Printing today.
Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call today for pre-K 3 and pre-K 4 enrollment.
Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. A Texas school-ready facility with certified teachers and a pre-K partnership with Westaco ISD.
Children's Depot, the education station. The new location for Children's Depot in Westaco is a 3rd facility within our family offering high-quality education and infant care. Classrooms are filling fast, so take advantage of open enrollment today. Science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Children's Depot, the education station.
I opened Alex Restaurant with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alex Restaurant, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to give you a little bit of the Jaguar band right now on the field. Special thanks going out to them for their performance and wishing them luck in the upcoming pigskin. We got some few spectators to the far southwest corner of the field, and that's especially some of our board members and some of our administrative staff. I see Mr. Charlie Guzman. I see Dr. Rene Gutierrez. And some other, that's Mr. Salinas, Mario Salinas joining us over there on the far side. Dr. Garza, Dr. Gutierrez, thank you very much for being here for our schools. And special thanks going out to y'all for making this possible to everybody. Once again, it's the Jaguar band on the field. We're going to let them finish their performance. And at the same time, we're going to go back and thank some of our sponsors. We'll be right back. You're watching Real Sports Live.
The Edinburg Economic Development Corporation supports our local economy. When you shop local, your money stays right here in the city of Edinburg, creating jobs, paving streets, and keeping you safe. The Edinburg EDC, reminding you to love the locals.
Hino Gas is a proud supporter of Valley High School sports and academics. We encourage you to be prepared for the fall and winter season. Visit hinogas.com to get your propane discount. At Hino Gas, we're here to help. Call us today.
We're this close.
We are this close.
Upon wanting to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close.
This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with a taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today.
For over 65 years, VTX1 Companies has called South Texas home. And that means more to us than just being in a community. It means being part of the community. Through the good times and the hard times, celebrating every triumph, and lending a helping hand whenever we can. From farm to city and neighbor to neighbor, VTX1 Companies is there, bringing friends, families, businesses, and communities closer together. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Stop today at 523 Printing, 1 block from UTRGV in Edinburg. For copies, school marketing, or fundraising materials, it's the place for printing needs. Business cards, labels, invitations, letterheads, signs, banners, and more. Call 523 Printing today.
Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call today for pre-K 3 and pre-K 4 enrollment.
Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. A Texas school-ready facility with certified teachers and a pre-K partnership with Westaco ISD.
Children's Depot, the education station. The new location for Children's Depot in Westaco is a 3rd facility within our family, offering high-quality education and infant care. Classrooms are filling fast, so take advantage of open enrollment today. Science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Children's Depot, the education station.
I opened Alex Restaurant with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alex Raw, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I'm Dona Salinas, Ida Salinas, Alvaro Bosa joining me in the booth. Special thanks going out to them and making this possible to bring you a great picture and a great sound at your own home. Once again, it's Thursday night football, Jaguar football, and they're getting ready to come out on the field. And if that coach don't get out of the way, he's going to get run over, let me tell you. But that would be good on camera. Nevertheless, it's scoreless here at halftime. It's still 0-0. Jaguars and the Gladiators. Gladiators came up with a big victory on their first Star Bowl that gave them a big victory over Rio Grande, and then all of a sudden they went flat for 2 weeks, and they're looking for get back in the winning column tonight. On the other hand, we had EconomedesFootball who fell short to Corpus Christi 7-0. That's the only touchdown they've given up all year, But that's their loss, 7-0. And then they put 2 victory games together and came back to a 2-1 record. So it's a 1-2 against 2-1. We're scoreless at halftime. That is the Jaguars and the Gladiators. Once again, I'm Donald Salinas. You're watching Real Sports Live. We'll be back with the second half in just 10 moments.
The Edinburg Economic Development Corporation supports our local economy. When you shop local, your money stays right here in the city of Edinburg, creating jobs, paving streets, and keeping you safe. The Edinburg EDC, reminding you to love the locals.
Hino Gas is a proud supporter of Valley High School sports and academics. We encourage you to be prepared for the fall and winter season. Visit hinogas.com to get your propane discount. At Hino Gas, we're here to help. Call us today.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, for the second half. Remember, it was the Economedes's Jaguars who won the flip, and they deferred. They wanted the ball in the second half. They wanted the defense to hold Roma in their first possession. Believe me, they held them all night long. So here we go. Second half coming up. Duarte, onside kick. And believe it or not, I do not believe number 24 let that ball bounce. It went 14 yards and it went out of bounds. Oh my God. Something like that you must pick up as soon as you can. And that's what these games are going to bring you, plays like that. Nobody expected that. And onside kick, but it went out of bounds. So once again, it's not a recording. It's don't say it again. Economides, there is your break. All they're going to need are going to be 48 yards to put 6 points on the board. So here we go. They stack it up one more time. Let's see who's going to get the ball. It's Guerra under the center. Little handoff to his tailback, number 27. I believe that is Soto. Let me make sure. No, that is Abel Moreno on the carry. Picking up 3 yards on the play, bringing up a 2nd and 7. We'll see if who did the adjustment in the locker room. Because both defenses, they need the adjustment. The adjustment needed to be done by the offense. Here we go, 2nd and 7. Once again, number 27, Abel Moreno on the carry, and he needed 7. No, I think they're saying he's down. Roma came up with the ball, but they've been whistled dead. So he picked up 6. He needed 7. It'll be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 coming up. And quickly to the line. Other Jags. Quick snap. Number 27 on the carry. He needed 1, and he's going to pick up 4. So let's move those chains. We move the chains. It'll set up a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line quickly. Economides just about pulling up the driveway. They're not knocking on the door yet, but they're in the driveway. Let's hope they don't run out of gas. 1st and 10. We move the chains. We set up 1st and 10. Once again, stacked up in the middle. A handoff, and I believe this time it was PJ Soto. PJ Soto on the carry for 5, brings it to the 30-yard line. 2nd and 5 coming up. Economides trying to get things going. Both offenses have been flat throughout the night. Ladies and gentlemen, quickly, 2 minutes have gone in the third quarter. We're down to 10 minutes left. Economides, 2nd and 5. Man on motion, number 25, Moreno. A pitch to number 27 to the backside of the field. He breaks it to the 20, the 15, caught from behind at about the 15-yard line. So one more time, move those chains. That's going to be the first highlight. Let's give a highlight tonight on that one. That's going to be a highlight. And I'm sorry to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I had nothing to yell highlight for, but that was a good run that almost went into the end zone. So we moved the chains. We're set up at 1st and 10. Ball quickly at the 15-yard line of Roma. Adjustment, I'm going to give it advantage, Economides. Once again, Soto on the pitch. He gets a block. Very, very nice running all the way down to the 2-yard line. So one more time, move those chains and drop them chains and give me a highlight. That was a great run. Very, very finesse running by grabbing his blocker from his shoulder and saying, I'm following you. Go, 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 go. Picked up 13 yards on the play to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal. Economides, now they're knocking on the door. Quarterback sneak right up the middle, and it's going to be touchdown Jaguars. All right, so with 9:29, they pick up 3 big first downs on their first possession in the third quarter and find the end zone quickly to make it 6-0. Point after coming up. That is the Jaguars finally getting on the board with 9:29 left in the third. Here comes the point after. Let's go to a highlight there, Miss Salinas. Here we go. Ready, snap, hold, kick, and it is good. So, ladies and gentlemen, quickly in the third quarter, after no scoring being done in the first, it is now the Jaguars 7, Roma 0. We'll be right back. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close of wanting to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We are this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with a taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today.
Roma taking it on full speed at the 12, the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30, and to the 33-yard line where it's going to be 1st and 10 for Roma. We'll stay on the air because these guys are quick. I'm not joking, guys. Once again, let's thank some of our sponsors. Memorial Funeral Home, Esparza's Pest Control, Monsters Car Wash, Trevino's Restaurant, north of Edinburg, 523 Printing on Junior. Anything or your printing jobs, come see us. Express Printing on Sugar Road, right south of Canton. Let's thank Javier Salinas, our board member, wishing all the teams luck. Oscar Salinas doing the same. God bless everybody and have a great year. And, of course, Sonny Palacios, Montecristo Golf Course, and everybody else. Here comes the defense going at it one more time, ladies and gentlemen. A loss of 8 on the play. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 18 coming up. That's some of our sponsors, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much, guys. Y'all made this possible for not only Joe Bowling, but for all the Valley, all over the world. We get highlights. I mean, we get thank yous from, last year we were getting from Afghanistan, Hawaii, Japan, Chicago, California. Uvalde, Texas called us a few times. Austin called us. Sudan, Odessa, Michigan. I mean, just a few of many that called us. Here we go. 2nd and 16 coming up. Shotgun once again a fumble. This time he does pick it up again. Looking for somebody to pass. Finds nobody. Looking again. Running for a lot. And the ball is going to fall out of bounds. It did go past the line of scrimmage. He was out of the pocket, so it won't be an intentional grounding. Great scrambling skills there shown by number 16, Jonathan Rios. I don't know if it was skills or just scared to life, but there was Jaguars all after him everywhere. So I'm going to give it on skills and not scared. 3rd and 16 coming up. 8:26 left. That'll stop the clock with an incomplete pass. And Jaguar defense, stingy still. Here we go. Trips right, split left, man on his right hip, back to pass. Has a little time asking for a defender to come back. Watch, oh my God. Number 2 picks up about 6 yards, and he was hit. Number 32 on the defensive side also took a hit himself from another defender. That is Juan Contreras on the play. He'll bring up a 4th and 13 coming up. They'll be punting from about their own 20-yard line. And he's been getting some beauties off. We'll see what happens here. He'll be punting from about his own 20. He's lined up at the 18. And a bad snap all the way. Duarte still manages to get rid of the ball. And dangerous pickup. And was that a horse collar? And he told the ref, and the ref decided to call it. That's number 27 on a risky run. When the ball was short, he picked it up and took off. That was Abel Moreno. Not only did he take off, he's going to add another 15 yards for the horse collar. But great. I'm going to give him an Oscar. Not the one that works with me, but the Oscar for the acting he did there. Letting the people know that it was a horse collar, and the ref kind of thought about it, but when he saw it, oh, wow. I think they're going the wrong way. A flag was thrown, and maybe he threw it against the kid that wanted the flag. That's all I can see right now. Maybe he said something about he thought it was a horse collar, and he flagged him for unsportsmanlike conduct. Forget the Oscar, buddy. It ended up hurting you. Here we go. Back to action. 1st and 10. 7:35 left. Economides, second time they grab the ball. Hand off to number 29 to the far side of the field. Looking for some home, but there's a flag. More than likely, I saw a holding on number 72. We'll wait and make sure on the call. Here comes the call. That was number 29, P.J. Soto on the run. Chop block, yeah. We had 72 on, if I'm not mistaken, it was 61, and somebody else came and hit him up above. Ladies and gentlemen, this rule came into effect a few years back, and what it does is it prevents from these kids getting their knees taken out. It's kind of hard for you to be on one kid, and then all of a sudden you get hit on top, and your knees go out. So be a big 15-yarder. Bring up a 1st and 25 all the way back to the 22-yard line. And the Jags really spread it out here. So Guerra goes to shotgun. Back to pass by himself. He's got a man wide open, and that is number 16. Cuts it back for about a 17-yard pickup. It'll bring up a 2nd and 8. Very well done by the Jaguars there. And picking up not only the 15 they lost, but another 2 to make it 2nd and 8. Great play. That was number 16 on the catch and run. That was Nathan Garcia. Comes back Nathan. Comes back Fernandez to the near side of the field. 2 men to the right. Guerra again in the shotgun. Back to pass. It's going to be a screen. Cuts it back to the middle of the field. And another flag came in flying. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 5, but let's wait for the flag. And again, it's going to be a block. A receiver, I believe, cannot come in and cut somebody under the personal foul. Chop block again. An offensive guy a receiver cannot come and hit somebody, just cut him under, guys. You got to stay up above the waist if you're going to block somebody. So already in penalties, 30 yards against the Jaguars to start the 3rd quarter. After looking so good on their first possession, they've gone back 30 yards. If not, they would have been in the Roma side of the field already. Here we go. Same thing. Guerra and shotgun. Back to pass one more time. As the man open, number 25, in and out of the hands of number 25 at about the 48-yard line of the Gladiators. And once again, another flag. This one maybe might be declined, but we'll wait and see what the call is. That flag was thrown by the umpire. Here comes the call. Holding. So take him back. Is he going to decline it or is he going to take him back? He's going to take him back another 10. So, wow, it was 2nd and 20. It's going to be 2nd and 30. Second and Villahermoso. What's over there on that side of Las Milpas? Second a long way, guys. 2nd and 20 and 30 yards to go for the Jaguars. And he's going to go down at the 5. Wow, and Guerra slow to get up. But up. 3rd. Wow, call it 40? Pretty close to 40. Under 5:45 left. 3rd and 42 in the end zone. A little draw that goes nowhere. Pick up of 2 yards on the play. It'll bring up a 4th and 38 yards to go. He'll be punting from his end zone. Roma could be getting back into this game, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, the Gladiator, the Jaguars, our Economedes's, have only given up one touchdown all year, and that was a 7 to Corpus Christi Moody. Back to punt. Fernandez from the end zone. Here's the snap. Gets rid of it from about the 1. It's going to take a little bounce in favor of the Jaguars all the way down to the 49-yard line of Roma. So they'll have 51 yards to go to get the points on the board. We'll be right back. You're watching Real Sports Live.
For over 65 years, VTX1 Companies has called South Texas home. And that means more to us than just being in a community. It means being part of the community. Through the good times and the hard times. Celebrating every triumph. And lending a helping hand whenever we can. From farm to city and neighbor to neighbor, VTX1 Companies is there, bringing friends, families, businesses, and communities closer together. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, what appeared to be a great punt, all the way to the Roma side of the field, is going to be erased because of a holding. They'll go back half the distance. They'll go to the 3-yard line. He's deep in the end zone. Fernandez once again, and it is partially blocked. And it's going to go out of bounds at the 12-yard line. So Roma, they're driving in the driveway, buddy. They're about to start knocking on somebody's door, and it looks like a Jaguar door. Once again, the defense didn't give up nothing. If this happens to go into a score or something, I mean, you cannot be mad at the defense for giving up 12 yards. 1st and 10, a possible first down is in hand. Defense, here's the test. Here's the test for the defense. You want to be the number 1 defense still in the Valley? Let's see what happens right here. Here we go. Roma spreads it out. 2 splits to the left, 1 to the right. Gomez still the whole workhorse, and he picks up maybe 3 yards to the 9. So it'll bring up a 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 8, sorry. Ball to the 10. Wow, and again, a new quarterback came in, ladies and gentlemen, after the first play of the game. We're running a little wildcat with number 33. He fakes the handoff. He goes up the middle. It gets a little room down to the 5. That was David Rios running the wildcat with no quarterback, and he's going to do it again. They're going to do it again. Wildcat, 33 back. David Rios in the shotgun. No quarterback in. Man in motion. Fakes the man in motion. Keeps it himself. Brings it to the outside. Into the end zone. Touchdown. But there's laundry on the field. Touchdown, Gladiator, but laundry on the field in the holding area. And we did get the call. The line guy telling the head ref that was a holding. There it is, holding on the offense. 10 yards back, so it'll be, instead of 3rd and 3, make it 3rd and 13. Wow. Wow. Back to the 15-yard line. They must get to the 2 for a first down. Quarterback back in play. That is number 16, Jonathan Rios. Oh, almost into the defender's hands. Number 23, if we had caught it, we'd still be talking, saying his numbers backwards, that he would be going for a score. That is Orlando Alviso. Alviso almost coming up with a huge play. Ball falls incomplete. 4th down. They're going to try a field goal. He's trying from the 22-yard line. 32-yard attempt. There's a snap, the hold, the kick, and it is no good. A little to the right, says the referee. So the defense stands up high after giving them the ball at the 12-yard line, and they don't score. So we got a timeout on the field, still 7-0 Jaguars over Roma. We'll be right back.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
All right, we missed the quarterback keeper. Called Mr. Barbosa on that play. And let me tell you what, it was a good one. He picked up 9. 2nd and 1. I like to call this a free down. ladies and gentlemen. You need less than a yard. 2nd down. Send somebody long and let's try and do something. If you don't, you come back and pick up the first down on 3rd. But they stack it up tight. Here we go. Once again, quarterback keeper, and he needed 1, and he got about 5. So let's once again move those chains. And hats off to the defense once again. But that's tough. You give them the ball at your own 12. You expect at least maybe a touchdown, at least 3 out of it. Well, they held them to no points. That was the defense. Telling Mr. Barbosa here, get ready for some football games, ladies and gentlemen, with the Edinburg schools with his defenses. Here we go. This time it's number 27. I'm going to memorize these guys' numbers real soon, but for right now, I'm looking at it's Moreno on the carry. And picks up 1 yard. Bring up a 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 coming up. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, 3rd quarter is about gone. We're under 2 minutes left. Little handoff to number 27, Moreno, to the far side of the field, and he's going to be stood up after a pickup of 4 yards on the play. It'll bring a 3rd and 4, 3rd and a long 4, if you want to call it, or a short 5. Ball still on the ground. Under 140 left in the 3rd. Wow, this game is flying. Not bad for a Thursday. 1:30. Here we go. 3rd and 5. They'll roll around to number 1 Fernandez, who breaks out to the outside to the 50. Oh, shoestring tackle, and I'm going to give that gentleman credit as soon as he gets up, and that is number 18. I'm going to make sure on that. 18 or 19 right here? 18? 19 on the play. And I'm going to give him some credit because he saved a touchdown. That is Jairam Flores saving a tackle, and that was Fernandez that almost broke it free. So let's move those chains quickly at the 47-yard line of the Gladiators, and this time it is number 40 once again carrying a few carries. That is Andrew Gomez picking up 3 hard yards on the play. Bring up a 2nd and 7. And this quarter had just flown by, guys. We're down to 30 seconds, 35 seconds left in the quarter. We're going to go to the fourth quarter in seconds. Here we go. They stack up tight. 25 seconds left. Quarterback keeper. And they're just going to take him forward for another 4 yards to make it a 2nd and short 3, long 2. Whatever you like. The scoreboard likes 2, so we're under 9 seconds, 8. So that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Not a bad game, great game. Right now we have the Economedes's Jaguars trying to get going to 3-1 on a 7-0 lead. We got 12 minutes to go. We'll be right back, or we're going to continue. Let's stay on the air and make sure we get everything done right for the last 12 minutes of tonight's game. Once again, special thanks going out to Ida Salinas and Mr. Al Barbosa, who's joining Donut with Real Sports Live and bringing you the action. Hope you're enjoying it. Y'all are enjoying a good one. 7-0, 12 minutes left. Both teams are ready to go. We're going to stay on the air, and we're going to bring you the last 12 minutes with great coverage from Barbosa and Ms. Salinas and Donut. 12 minutes left. Jaguars trying to get things going. They did good on their first possession. Second possession, they went backwards about 40-some yards. Then gave up a punt of 9 yards. Gave them the ball at the 12, but the defense came up big. And now they're driving again, and they're down to the 38-yard line of the Gladiators. 4th and 1. Won't be surprised if Peña goes for it. And he does. He's going to go for it. Here we go. Big play for the defense as far as Roma is concerned. Guerra keeps it, goes to the right a little bit, sinks up right up the middle. Still not on the ground, but they blow the whistle. He needed 1. He got about 3. So, you know what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to move those chains. Mr. Barbosa, I'm laughing in good spirits, sir, because that's good camera work, man. You zoom in on the plays, and you kind of knew that was going up the middle. Mr. Barbosa was all over the play with the camera and gave us a good shot right there. Good job, sir. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Already a minute gone, down to 11. And it's Soto on a little sweep to the far side of the field and picks up 3 yards, bringing up a 2nd and 7 coming up. Once again, the clock doesn't stop with these guys, only to move those chains. He picked up 4, bring up a 2nd and 6 coming up. 10:40 and counting. We run 2 plays, and they take 2 minutes, man. They can run the clock. They have Paul Osbury, run the clock, run the clock, run the clock. Here we go. This time it's number 22, breaks it out to the outside. Pretty close to a big run. He needed 6. He picked up 5, but no, they're calling the timeout. And it's going to be timeout Gladiators, I think. They haven't pointed. Yes, timeout Gladiators. We'll be right back. Real.
Stop today at 523 Printing, 1 block from UTRGV in Edinburgh. For copies, school marketing, or fundraising materials, it's the place for printing needs. Business cards, labels, invitations, letterheads, signs, banners, and more. Call 523 Printing today.
Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call today for pre-K 3 and pre-K 4 enrollment.
Children's Depot, the education.
Here we go. We got 10:25. Roma calling a timeout and trying to see what's going on in the second half, because it's been all Economides. Here we go. 3rd possession. 1st and 10. They went up the middle for 2 yards. It'll bring up a 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 coming up. Once again, special thanks going out to our board, Mr. Salinas, Javier, Ms. Gonzalez, Carmen, Mr. Peña, Robert. How about Mr. Farias, Mike, Ms. Torres, Eli, Mr. Salinas, Oscar, and of course, Mr. Palacios, Sonny. Thank you very much, guys. Hand off once again to Soto, looking for some room, trying to get something going, but nothing, and picks up 2 yards. And we have a man down. Oh, he's going to get up. He's going to be fine. That's number 10. Still slow getting up, number 10, but gets to his feet. Now asking for a little help, and that is Leonel Peña, de los Peñas de Roma. Timeout. Jaguar cramping up. It's about that time of the game where we're going to get some cramps. It seems like a cramp. We'll wait and see. So there's a timeout on the field. We're taking timeout ourselves. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Texas Rising Star 4-star facility, which is the highest rating in quality care. A Texas school-ready facility with certified teachers and a pre-K partnership with Westaco ISD.
Children's Depot, the education station.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. We're back. We're going to bring you the last 9:28 left. I think the Jaguars will be happy with with 3 points right here. They still got maybe one more first down, because right now it would be a 40-yarder. Now, he did kick a 40-some-yarder before the half, but then it was called a timeout. Then he came up short. So this time the wind is behind his back, though. They need to get side of the hash marks, and that's where they come with the ball, but they don't get far enough, and that is Soto on the carry. No, sorry, Moreno on the carry for a pickup of 2 yards only. So it's going to bring up a 4th down. And I believe they are going to try. Here comes Fernandez. And it's going to be a 41-yarder. Try by number 4, Ramiro Gonzalez. Doing the hold, Nathan Garcia. And Mr. Peña lets the time run right to 0 and calls a timeout. That could be a big 3 points, just in case the Gladiators come up with a big play or something and they score. You're still up by 3 points. So we're going to stay on the air. We're going to see what happens, because this 3 points could put some icing on the cake, if you want to look at it that way, because it puts you up by 2 scores. Something happens, a big play or a funny play or a fumble, an interception or something, and they score on you, you're still up by 3 points. So big conversion coming up. See if he can make it. He moves up a yard, so it's going to be a 40-yarder. Here we go. Everybody ready? Kicker ready? Holder ready? Line ready? Snap, hold, kick. It's on the way, and it is no good. He had plenty of leg for a 50-yarder, but it was hooked on the kick, so it'll stay locked up at 7-0. Jags over the Gladiators. We'll be right back. You're watching Real Sports Live.
The new location for Children's Depot in Westaco is the 3rd facility within our family, offering high-quality education and infant care. Classrooms are filling fast, so take advantage of open enrollment today. Science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Children's Depot, the education station.
I opened Alex Restaurant with the intention to give people in Broadville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alexandria, what we work for is
and we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We missed one play for a carry of 5 yards on the play to bring up a 2nd and 5. Roma trying to get back in this game. Under 8 minutes left. Could be down to their last 2 chances as far as possessions. This workhorse is a workhorse. one of his ranch boys that just keeps on going, man. Like the energy rabbit for the Gladiators is number 32, Felix Gomez. Gomez on the carry. The Energizer rabbit. 3rd and 2 coming up. Under 7.5 left. Still 7-0. Jags over the Gladiators. Turn right. Trips right. Gomez to the far side of the field. Breaks one tackle. Then runs into trouble to number 23 of the Alviso. One more time on the big tackle. These defense is for real, guys. If you're going to play Economedes's, you better be ready. Under 7 minutes. 4th and 2. Is it a 2-down possession? Here, it's kind of scary because you're only at your own 31-yard line. Big play coming up. Watch a hard count. Make sure you don't jump. Shotgun. Pass. Oh, did he catch that? No, incomplete. Went through the hands of the offensive guy and went almost straight to the defender. He kicked it because he didn't catch it and almost went back into the offensive guy. So, you know what? Give me a highlight on that, Mr. Salinas. That was a play that almost turned the game around twice. So it's going to be 4th down. Oh, that was ball over on downs? Oh, wow. Mr. Barbosa corrected me there. And that was a 4th down they went for. I thought it was 3rd down coming up. Nevertheless, here we go. Jaguar football at the 31. And there he goes. Oh, almost broke it. Picks up about 4 yards on the play. 3 yards, 2nd and 7 coming up. That was Orlando Espinosa. No, number 29, I'm sorry. P.J. Soto almost breaking it out. I thought I was ready to start counting 25, 20, and so on. The countdown, but it was a shoestring tackle there. Here we go. Once again, 2nd and 7. Under 6 minutes left. Right up the middle. For a pickup of 2 yards. That was number 22. Orlando Espinosa. A good mix of these guys. I tell you what, you got Espinosa running. You got sometimes Fernandez running. Sometimes you got Moreno running. Sometimes you have Soto running. And sometimes you have Gomez running. So these guys will take it to you from all angles. Here we go, 3rd and 5. Number 25 this time to the far side of the field. And he goes down to the 20. We'll run the clock, but no, now we stop it, and we're going to stop it to move those chains. Wow, so this time it was Medellin. I forgot to mention Medellin, and you know what he did? He just moved those chains, and Medellin getting the ball because I didn't call his name. I called Moreno, I called Soto, I called Gomez, I called Fernandez, except Medellin. Well, I just called his name. Picked up a big 1st down. Under 5 minutes left. 1st and 10, ball at the 20. And who's got the ball? I don't know. Right up the middle. Quarterback keeper. Picks up 8 yards on the play. 2nd and 2 coming up. Worst thing for Roma is the clock is running. And knowing these guys, we're going to be right near 4 minutes left before they run the clock, before they run the play. 2nd and 2. Astros idle today, not playing. Here we go. Handoff. Good proceed by number 7, the middle linebacker who shot right through the line. Mario Barrera, the inside linebacker, shooting through the hole and stopping him for a loss of half a yard. Bring up a 3rd and 2 again. 3rd and 2. Ms. Salinas, is that a gladiator? Is that a gladiator on the sidelines? Is that what you call a A gladiator? Yes. Okay. Here we go. A little trickery play and went nowhere. Staying at the. Did he get the first down? No, they're calling it fourth down. Field goal range by plenty of distance, but not even a yard short of the first down. Maybe a yard. Yeah, they'll need a yard. It'll be 4th and 1. Will they go for it or will they kick 3? Here comes the play. I guess they're going to go for it. Guerra comes in with the play. He's going to line up right under the center. Quarterback sneak right up the middle, and a pile of them push it over. They stop the clock, so we're going to move those chains, and we're going to drop them chains. We're going to set up a 1st and 10 under 3 minutes left. Wow. 9 o'clock. Should be done by 9:10. We'll wait and see. For right now, 2:45 and counting. 1st and goal. Ball at the 7-yard line for Economedis. Hand off to number 29. Gets it down to the 5-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 5. P.J. Soto on the carry. And timeout is going to be called by Roma. And what they're trying to do is save time because you know that Economedis is going to take their sweet time and then run the 2 minutes off. So if they score, you want to have a little bit of time to put some points on the board. So Roma decides to call its 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout. And what they're trying to do really is just keep time on the clock. Ms. Salinas is looking at me like, what are you talking about? You said timeout. That means I usually go to commercials. But not this time, Ms. Salinas. We're going to wait and stay on the air because it's going to be quickly. And we might do that if they call another timeout because what they're trying to do, Ms. Salinas, is they're just trying to save time, see if they get the ball back, see what they can do with the ball if they get it back. All right, here we go. It's going to be a 2nd and goal from the 5. 2:31 left. 1 timeout left for Roma. They'll probably save it if they hold them or if they score. It don't matter. Here we go. 2nd and goal. A little run around to number 25, and he's going to get maybe to a line. No, he loses a yard. We'll bring up a 3rd down. Will Roma use his final timeout, or will they let him take another 30 seconds off the clock? Paul Osbury, run the clock, run the clock, run the clock. We're running the clock. And, yeah, they're going to save their timeout. It will be under 2 minutes before the next play is run. So, once again, if they don't put 6 points on the board, they're going to have the opportunity to make it a two-score possession. But this time I think it's going to be Coach Peña calling a timeout. So, we're going to take a timeout ourselves. For right now, ladies and gentlemen, 1:47 left in the game. 7-0 Jags over the Gladiators. Jags knocking on the door. We'll be right back. You're watching.
Pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
The Edinburg Economic Development Corporation supports our local economy. When you shop local, your money stays right here in the city of Edinburg, creating jobs, paving streets, and keeping you safe. The Edinburg EDC, reminding you to love the locals.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, for the last 1:47 left. Here we go. We're back. Excuse me, I went a little too loud on the mic there, but here we go. 3rd and goal from the 6. Handoff. Flags all over the field. Man was down or not. This is what we're talking about. This is what I mean about making sure you score another 3 points. That could have made a big difference. You had number 22 of the Gladiators, Edgar Castillo, running for 6. Flag on the field. Do you want to take him back, Coach, or you want to let him try 3 right now? He's going to take him back and give him a chance again at a 3rd down. Oh, my God. Again, the chop block. 15 yards. So a 3rd and goal from the 6 becomes a 3rd and goal from the 20 and a half yard line. They've been hit 3 times for the same call. Here we go. 138 and counting. Ooh. Good play. Number 2 this time again. I just called his name because he thought he was going to tie the game. Edgar Castillo, make sure he goes nowhere. That's a cornerback blitz. And Roma calls his final timeout. So with 1:32 left, we're going to take a timeout. We're going to come back on a 4th and 18. It's going to be the Jaguars trying to kick another field goal. We'll be right back.
Hino Gas is a proud supporter of Valley High School sports and academics. We encourage you to be prepared for the fall and winter season. Visit hinogas.com to get your propane discount. At Hino Gas, we're here to help. Call us today.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This time from 35. Let's see what happens. Everybody ready? Holder ready. Snap, kick, up, and it's good. Wow. Puts up a 35-yarder to put the Jags up by 10. So with 127, it is the Jags trying to come up on their 3rd victory of the year and their 1 defeat. It is now 10-0, Jags over Roma. We'll be right back.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close. Of wanting
To making history.
This close to changing the world.
We are this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease.
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
this close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, and it's going to be for the last 127 left. What a quick game. I thought we'd be out by 9:10, but it's going to be maybe 9:15, but not bad at all for a Thursday game. And that's kind of the style of football you get from the Jags. On the other hand, come to a Vela game. You'll be here till about 11 at night. With all the throwing, the difference, I don't mean the scoring, I mean the throwing where it stops the clock a lot of times. Here we go. Here's the kickoff. Kicking from the south to the north. And it's Gomez lets it go to the end zone, so it'll be first and 10. Ball will come out to the 25-yard line where they have a minute 27. It's a two-possession game, a big field goal that was kicked there by the Jaguars. And that was Ramiro Gonzalez, the kicker, who put up a big 3-point on the board to make it a two-possession game and putting kind of, yes, we'll call it. Call the lady. We'll call the lady, take off the roller, start putting on a lipstick because it's going to be about that time. And you know what? There's a little screen. Intercepted at the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Jaguars. Wow, wow, wow. So just when you're trying to get back in the game, it comes that nail, that final nail. What's that song, Mr. Barbosa, we were talking about? Turn off the lights, the party's over. Wow. Afínate, Mr. Barbosa, because we're about to sing that one, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, that I'm sorry, but I mean, I'm calling the lady, and we're singing. Because it's about over. Dice Mr. Barbosa. Sarah, can you believe what your dad's singing? A little turn off the lights. Dice. Here we go. Extra point coming up. Snap, hold, kick, and it is plenty good. So, ladies and gentlemen, all of a sudden, what was a 0-0 ball game for 3 quarters plus became a 7-0 ball game with a minute 27 left. 7 seconds later, it is now 17-0 Jags all over the Gladiators. I'm going to stay on the air, and I'm going to thank some more sponsors once again. I'm going to try and come down the road with, first of all, starting north of Edinburg. Oh, Ryland Trucking. Rhino Trucking, thank you very much to you. And then we go to Trevino's. Then we go to Children's Depot. Let's go to 523 Printing on Junior. Monsters Car Wash on 107. Let's do Oscar Salinas, allá de Lynn, de San Manuel. Oscar Salinas, thank you very much. If I come down the street, I'm going to meet Javier Salinas. If I go a little further, I'm going to see Sonny Palacios, thank you very much. We'll continue to Memorial Funeral Home, Esparza's Pest Control, Osana Construction. Ms. Salinas, anybody else that you can think of? Children's Depot, not only in Edinburgh, but also in Westaco. 2 locations in Westaco. This guy's got some real certified teachers and working with a school district in Westaco and working with a Head Start. The kids actually go to the Head Start program at his daycare, Ms. Salinas. Now that you have somebody coming in the future, you might be looking for Head Start programs in about 4 years. Look, shout out going out to Kyra Mares. Kyra Mares, wishing you well, Mama, with your baby to come. And the coming months, we're looking at January. For the first time, myself and my wife will become grandparents. So, Kyra, take care. God bless you. And Marcos, good luck in your new job. Mr. Mares working out of the Pleasanton area now. So, good luck to you, sir. Here we go. Down to 119. Roma sets up a little screen to number 6 of the defender. Their main players are 40, 45, 50. 45 steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line of the Jaguars. Now, ladies and gentlemen, not to take anything away, but look at all the numbers on the field, and you believe me when you see them all white. And not to take anything away from the defense, but that means there are new players. Here we go. Roma back to pass at his own right from midfield. Passes right up the middle and falls incomplete. Nobody there but 3 defenders. Fell in between them, incomplete, so it'll bring a 2nd and 10 and 1:04 left. Shout out going out to the Barbosa family, giving us a few time with their dad, their husband, giving us helping out, donating some time to Rio Sports Live. Here we go. Little fake to number 6. A little pass to Gomez, wide open to the 32-yard line, and we're going to have to move those chains. The only thing is, sorry, we're running the clock already. Back to pass one more time. He's in the shotgun formation. That's their quarterback who came up right after the first play. Jonathan Rios, incomplete pass. It'll stop the clock with 45 seconds left. Once more time for our final time, we're going to thank our superintendent, Dr. Rene Gutierrez. Special thanks going out to you and the board of Javier Salinas, Carmen Gonzalez, Robert Peña, Miguel Mike Farias, Eli Torres, Oscar Salinas, and Mr. Sonny Palacios. Here we go, 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He's in trouble, and he's going to get sacked all the way back. They're giving him forward progress at the 40, a loss of 8 yards on the play. Roma still trying to get something going, ladies and gentlemen. We're down to 3rd and 18. 25 seconds left in the ballgame. I'd like to thank Ms. Eli Torres, especially Ms. Torres, for the service she's given her. She'll be moving on to a county commissioner place. But special thanks going out to her. And we look forward to calling you, Ms. Torres, when we need things done for the transportation department here in Edinburgh. I promise you, you're going to be asking for caliche, potholes, branches, and whatever we need, we're going to be calling you, Ms. Torres. But no, really, in all seriousness, Good luck to you in your new job. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to take us to a final here at Richard R. Flores Stadium. So from Edith Salinas, Al Barbosa, I'm Donald Salinas, saying good night, everybody. We got us a final. It is the Jaguars from Economedes 17 and the Gladiators from Roma 0. Good night, everybody.